the the marketing in India. Actually, this is specifically a question from all majority of the founders in India. Uh, they are having a sleepless nights uh, in a good way. So
Sure.
so they don't know what to expect in India. So, and I'm sure by seeing the things in Dubai, I know it is. Everybody knows it is going to be uh, out of this world. But could you share something, or maybe a timeline or something, so that they actually sleep a bit better?
You guys don't underestimate Niraj, okay? He, the earlier questions, they were built up so he can exhaust me. By the time he get to the beef or to the potato, uh, yeah, Ash is exhausted. He's not gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. We said no boundaries, no limit. Okay. If I know, or if you know what we're doing, I would even be more sleepless, like, okay, for sure. Uh, and correction is not Dubai. We are already currently, as of now, already in every mall in the United Arab Emirates. There are 7 Emirates. Emirate is almost like a state, okay, or smaller maybe. There's 7. Dubai is one of them. There's Abu Dhabi. There's this, that. Okay, 7. So we're in every mall of those in the midst of the heat now in the summer. There, every screen in a public venue, you got Onpassive on it. Mr. Kamal was driving today and talking to me, and he is flying. He is like I don't know, Harry Potter on a broom. He's just he can't. Oh my God! Here, the bridge, this, that. Like he's literally a child in a lollipop shop. Uh, so we're on 1,300 plus screens around the clock. One of the projects we were discussing, and they were talking about, okay, yeah, if we have this campaign, we said, listen, we're in all those screens and all that. He said, oh my God, like you cannot advertise this particular package or item for more than a week because they're not going to be able to supply. That's how powerful the market. So correction, not Dubai, correction, not coming. So we took over the country. Metro station, any screen, go to the mall, to the ice rink, to the aquarium, to the Kidzania, anywhere you go, you're going to see Onpassive. You cannot avoid us. One country, important, and bring it out. Now, marketing is aiming India, not only India, but more emphasizing. So they got, again, creative plans. We invest millions. We don't go and, small budget and something shy. So now it's a bigger audience. You're talking about 10 million. You put them in one wedding in India, right? 1.4 billion, massive population. So now it's a larger task. But creatively we could captivate that, and fortunately we understand the Indian culture more now, so we can cater and satisfy the audience and the market in a way they love it. And I think India is the next ideal market for Onpassive. Number one is the youth population, younger population, okay, more youthful, more techie, really loving the technologies. They're going to love it. What's available there is costly. So for Onpassive, for what we offer, and you know, the commission aspect, all of that, the fact that we employ people many levels of experts in India, so all that makes India, it adds up like it's going to be an ideal place. There's so many creative things, some of it you've never seen, so it will be a losing dialogue or you know, conversation. Try to, it's the couple that I know so far haven't been done before, so where it's going to go is going to be entertaining, it's going to be interesting, and you know, we all win. But we're going big in India.
Thank you very much, Ash. And sorry, that was my mistake. I just said only Dubai. Yes, it's
Oh, it's
about.
not a mistake. It's I know what you meant. Absolutely, of course.
Okay. The reason I'm asking this question is when we when the question of marketing has come and like it was pointed to us, it is much more than the Cricket World Cup. And
Oh, that's one thing. You know, it's already there. I mean, you already know. It's not going to be a secret. That's one thing. Yeah, of course. Oh, but
so,
there are more creative stuff. This is normal, but there's some stuff that are going to make Indian dance.
and when can we expect that? When can we dance
This year, fair enough.
this year?
It's, you know, under work, so it's not like a couple of clicks, they're done. Connections going here, there, money, lots of logistics, paperwork. But if we say it is going to be done.
Thank you very much, Ash.
Of course. I would be super excited if I was in Onpassive in general. I'll be even more excited if I was in India. And last year, roughly a year and a half or so ago, we said we were launching the biggest marketing campaign ever done by Mar Entertainment. It was 120 screen because of the frequency and the length of it. It is the biggest package. That's why Nazal was in that company. He moved with us. He said, these people are playing big. I want to go play big. Okay, he was intrigued by our creativity and our, you know, different way of thinking, not, you know, just outside the box. All right. So, my God. Okay. So we believe it's going to be more exciting. And now when you go from 120 screens to 1,300 screens, how much bigger is that? Longer. So yeah, it just, you reach a new top, you go to a bigger top, and so on.
All right. Thanks, Niraj. Appreciate you, brother. And if we could, Chris, I'm going to bump you, if you don't mind, just for a moment. We have a lady here, Vivine Benny, from Papua New Guinea, living now with her husband in Australia. Hello, Vivine.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this opportunity to talk on Roblin with Mr. Ash Mufareh. I'm so nervous, but I really very appreciative of this time. My name is Vivine. I'm from Papua New Guinea originally, but I'm living in Australia now with my family.
From PNG, you said? From where?
Yes, I'm from Papua New Guinea originally, yes. But I live with my family here in Australia, in Western Australia. It's since 2004, but obviously my heart is back home, and we support our families back home every now and again. Ever since I've learned of Onpassive, Mr. Ash, and also all the values that you've been speaking of, I decided that this opportunity or the potential to really reach the people must not be ignored as founders, if you like. I shouldn't use the word founders, but I'm just trying to identify us as original Onpassivians, as OBAs. So this opportunity and the power that we have within us is very powerful, that we're able to reach the people in the very remotest areas in our villages. So I, as a Papua New Guinean living in Australia, sorry, I'm not a Papua New Guinean, I'm Papua New Guinean by originality, but I am an Australian by citizen. So I'm not able to do any kind of business in Papua New Guinea because it's not allowed. I'm not a dual citizen. But I can operate in Papua New Guinea as a charity organization or an association. So with that in mind, Mr. Raj, I have decided to go into the country as a charity, and I've already put in place an association to reach the people over there in the most remotest areas. And my team and I have actually put together something to be able to affiliate all the villages across the province that I am from, the district. And our foundership is going to fund them and sponsor them, if you like. And so my question, Mr. Ash, is that with the current service providers, especially the emails that we have to use as alternate emails to be able to facilitate these affiliations for the villages, I was wondering if we can have OMail as an alternate email address to be able to reach the masses without any Q&As or security questions from the other service providers. That's the obstacle that I have at the moment, trying to reach the people out there. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Let's talk about that when we get to OBless, or once we get to that stage and we're ready to roll it out. Like, we can have, I'm sure, dedicated sessions. We can see what's there, take demos, and what do we expect. All right, does that make sense? So now we should focus like a step ahead, not 3 steps forward. Let's talk about OConnect. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about Chris Johnson. Peter Surur, maybe should like call it a night. Hey, brother.
Thank you so much. As long as it is a possibility, yes, it's very, very exciting.
Anything is possible. Yes, indeed.
100%. Thank you so much.
But there's a copyright check we have to check. For example, like your OBless. Are you OBless, or you're a user of OBless? Are you the company? Are you Onpassive? So as long as like we check all those items, then absolutely. Technically, anything you can imagine is real, is possible.
Excellent.
So if you envision Mari Di Garmo climbing Burj Khalifa, okay, and we've taken a unicorn to the top, I mean, it sounds crazy, but if I can imagine it, it's possible. And I'll prove it to you one day.
All right, thank you.
It's insane for you to hear from me and you think it's a joke. That's insane. You better take me seriously, all right? I ain't kidding around, all right? You're gonna see.
Thank you. It's very exciting that we're able to.
And if you're thinking why he's heavier this, you are a racist, you're insulting him, and get away because I'll push you. All right? You have no idea how fit he is and how flexible.
All right. Thank you, Vivine. And
do we have time for Ash the Funny, Bob? Rob?
Of course we have time for Ash the Funny.
All right.
You know we have no clock here, Roblin Live.
No, we're going to wrap it up, yeah, because we don't want people to hate coming here. You know, we're going to put a cap to it. All right.
Speaking of funny, Chris, what do you got?
I just was going to say, you know, to my brother Niraj, my third favorite from the Indian world, that I heard a rumor from a girl named Narelle Warkhan. If you want to put your Indian brothers and sisters to sleep, go watch Marty's live because he's got a very soothing voice and it makes you relax. So you can head on over to his live and tell him all to show up tomorrow and we'll definitely put him to sleep. So
Not sure that's a compliment, Mr. Johnson.
my three people.
Hey, yeah, your three people don't mind me.
All right, real quick, we're gonna do something different because we got to wake everyone up and ask.
Right. I like that. Yes, I'm fired
Ready?
up. Let's
this
go.
Is called speed round. We did this.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I
ready?
like that.
First
I
couple
like that
questions. You got less than seconds to answer each
Hit
question.
it.
All right, Mr. Ash,
Faster. Come on, you're too slow. Go.
when are we gonna have our first physical product out, whether it's a computer, phone, or someone you know, oxygen machine? Any answer to that? Go. Come on.
This year, a bunch of products related to, video, audio, hard drive. All right.
Boom.
This year.
Next question by the same lady, Miss Pat. If all the manuals of products could be put into an audible form, as I have trouble with reading but would love to listen as I absorb it much better, please. Good. I don't know if it's possible.
We just tested a recap. Okay, remember the recap, the summary function? We tested that, and that becomes a reusable technology. So wherever you want to put it, so we're able to take a webinar instead of taking time from Janet Butler or Daryl Cook or anyone who participated, Dan Street, and of course Peter Su, instead of taking their time, so it can summarize a 3-hour webinar into a summary. You can choose short, medium, and long. Okay, so you have 3 sizes, and then we have text to speech. So now we integrate the text to audio, so then you can have it to read it for you as well. So just sit and relax, and we can recap it for you. Boom.
All right, minus 3 points next. You went over your 10 seconds. Anyway, next question. Is there still a triple entry bonus, or do they no longer exist? Go.
There's some products, yes, there will be, and some more, yes.
Okay.
There are some. Again, we're not talking about one package yet. So there is more. So now you're talking about refunding the founders. You're talking about verification bonus. You're talking about registration, joining bonus. You're talking. So there are multiple bonuses. And then, yes, you will be able, like, by entering, you would have sometimes 3 or even more bonuses.
Boom.
That's still there.
Thank you. Next question.
And more.
Next question.
Fast enough, or you want me?
Yeah,
faster?
no, you're doing
Okay.
right on time, boss. Let me tell you. Next
Sure.
question. There's a person that wants to know, when we come out with our KYC, will there be videos and and
What is that? You said our
OKYC. Our KYC.
It's called O-Verify.
Verify. Thank you.
Yeah. Come on, wake up. Okay.
Come on, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I got blown up this week. Anyway, so is there going to be a directional book how to do O-Verify? Is there going to be a directional book how to withdraw money out of your wallet? And I said yes, but they want to hear you say it. So go ahead.
Yes.
Don't
Wait,
worry, they'll figure out how to get the money out of their wallet, okay?
Yeah.
Chris tells you yes.
Yes. 2 more yeses and I'm good. You ready? Yes. Say it again.
Yes.
All right. Last question. I have
Yes.
a correction. Okay. Someone said, Chris, about resellers or new affiliates. Do they get traffic driven to them? They said you said something else. I said I'm pretty sure they get traffic driven, but they can also buy extra traffic.
Leave that game for Ash Mufareh.
Okay. Thank you. That's it. You
I
passed.
cannot tell you everything, but nobody will play it better than me. I'm gonna give traffic where everybody succeeds. Is that good enough?
That's it. I'm done.
And I know how to
sent
get
you-
a couple of visitors. All right, I can do that.
Chris, I sent you one more from Tina Go. I can read it if you want me
Read
to.
it. Go ahead, Rob. Read it. You're the man.
All right,
Good,
let's
great-
do it faster.
great job,
come on,
Rob.
come on, come on, come on.
I'm in a meeting at the moment, but I'm listening through Bluetooth. I have a question. The newer OnPassive founding affiliates may not be tuned into OBless solution yet. So, as dreaming what dreams can turn out to be, what and how will OBless evolve into from being just crowdfunding? Is that fast enough?
I'm not complaining about your rhythm, but if the question, if what I got is how come OBless is not a crowdfunding?
She was looking down the road, I think, dreaming what dreams can turn out to be. How will OBless evolve into something other than?
It's not a crowd. It's not crowdfunding. Okay, OBless is more of conquering poverty with solutions. It's not a charity. Okay, there will be a one side of it for, you know, charity when needed, for when there's no possibility of productivity, but we want to turn in, you know, those who are in need into productive, independent individuals or communities, rather than, so creating projects and creating, you know, educating them is definitely more productive. So I cannot agree with somebody who thinks that OBless is either crowdfunding or just a charity, or no, it's not. It's way beyond that. That's a piece of cake. Just, you know, put it and people chip in, and that's a joke. Okay, no, we're talking about relationship. We already partnered up. I'm gonna throw this, you know, Rob. Okay, you know I love you. You take a bullet for me, I'm gonna give you a nugget. So we already have a partnership with Red Crescent / Red Cross in terms of that. So we need their support with the logistics on a major global projects. So they've been that way. They have jets, they have boats, they have the equipments, they have armies, can, you know, National Guards, they can, you know, support them. So this is the direction where we are. So we will create the opportunity, we will create the projects, we will create, say, the fishing boat, if you wish, and the vessel, the vehicle, and you know, that's how we conquer poverty. We create jobs, we educate people. We, you know, the language is almost like, you're talking about weeks. You're not going to have that language nightmare barrier between every corner of the planet. This is bringing humanity together. So there's not going to be a big project or big obstacle. When we come together, we're going to solve it one by one. You know, again, you can't fail unless this is your choice. The short answer is, OBless is not a crowdfunding. Is creating solutions for humanitarian challenges, catastrophes. That idea I talked about, and Christy dared to ask OLux, for example, okay? So can you imagine, just for a quick thing, it's a small brain that Ash has. Okay, think about a vehicle. Just imagine, okay? Just like, it's not as complicated as Marty DeGarmo climbing on Burj Khalifa, okay? It's much easier. It's much easier. It's a vehicle, a well-designed one that has some equipments that go to your house, to your office. It fixes things. It washes your car without water or very little water. Okay, with the you know, green, you know, no chemical or green eco ingredients, if you wish. Okay, and that employs people, and they don't need a major skill. We just need a background check and something. So we can give them that distributorship or ownership, okay, abroad. So you can have that. We will provide you with the system, with the package. You can buy it or you can subscribe to it. So for example, Chris Johnson want to buy one in Egypt, okay? country's never been to. I'm just using that example, okay? You do it, 2-3 people work for it, they're the crew, you know, and they go, he buys that, he's a partner, so he makes revenue, he takes revenue, he created jobs for 2-3 people, and then a service for the community on passive profits, and we can share a little bit more with others, okay, within OnPassive, and you can do that, you know, all day long. Just one thing, but we're crafting something, okay, and that's one thing, and many others. You know, we need a lot of people to work, okay. So that's how I want you to think more of not charity and being dependent and, you know, like a band-aid on a cancer. That's not going to conquer poverty or eradicate homelessness or whatever, okay. To do it rightfully, you've got to educate people, make them effective, make them productive, okay, lift them up educationally, spiritually, in every way, give them a job, give them an opportunity, give them OCademey, give them, you know, access with OConnect. They can do more. They're equipped with little money. They can have an opportunity. There you go. They have their home, they have their income, they're independent, and they will bring more families, you know. They put that mask on and then they help the one next to them. That's how we will do it. It will take time, but this is a very different solution. Listen, poverty has been fought for centuries. There's not one way you can say this is how, and you may think, well, countries, big countries do fight it, and we still have poverty. Number one, I would say there is always going to be those who would choose to be on that side. It's just impossible. If they're qualified, we are not against, you know, giving them charity. If it's absolutely impossible for them to be productive and self-sufficient. But the vast majority, there is a solution for them. So I do believe there is a lack of will, okay, in any system before. The problem is they turn it into a business. So yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to solve it, but there's some money involved. So is it a business or you're creating a solution? So when you come with the OnPassive cap, you're thinking with a complete different mentality. Oh, okay, so we really want to solve it, even if it's our cost, but we genuinely mean to provide a solution. I will tell you within your life, don't die yet, okay? But within your life, I will show you how. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I will conquer starvation. There are just a little under 1 billion people who go to sleep with insufficient nutrition every day. And we have excess here and in the dumpsters in some areas. So it can be solved. And I have a genius, you know, I don't always rely on one plan A, B, C, but I promise you, if you live long enough, and I don't mean a century or a decade, you're going to witness in your life how starvation, especially starvation, because, you know, if you solve those two, people are healthier, you know, by their nutrition, and they're more educated, you know how much good do you do and how many problems you solve just by their more education, more access to affordable education everywhere, healthier people. Oh my goodness. Doing good for the environment and our earth. I wasn't born to run a business. I wasn't born to be just an individual who goes to, you know, work and get paid and check out and die. And like, okay, another tomb, another, you know, $5,000 funeral. Oh God, okay, thank God he's gone. I wasn't born for that. I was born for you know, leaving a big footprint on planet Earth by solving things we've been suffering for decades, even centuries before I was born. I didn't come here accidentally. Mark my word. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I was born to make a difference. I guarantee it. and I got big power on my back. Okay? You believe it? Good. You don't believe it? Your problem. I do believe it. I have enough friends who believe in it. What was the question, Rob? Oh yeah, okay. We talked about charity. Okay, it's not charity, it's not crowdfunding.
Right. Tina said, thanks very much. She works with both those organizations. I've personally worked with the Red Cross in horrible hurricanes all over the United States.
Yes.
They are a blessing, the Red Cross.
Yeah.
Volunteers, the paid, I don't
We
care.
need their equipments. We need their, you know, we've had good relationship when we did that to the earthquake, you know, victims back in February. It was a good, you know, cooperation between us.
Before we move on to Marty and Red, is it okay if we have Vasfi? You were speaking of nuggets earlier today, Ash, and
yeah.
You okay with Vasfi going first? From India.
Absolutely,
yeah. Golden nugget extraordinary.
Yeah.
Speak to us, Vasfi, please.
Can you tell me how I say your name? Vasi?
Vasvi.
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 Vasvi. Yeah, we chewed a V. Okay, there are two V's. Twice a
Yes.
V. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Vasvi.
All right.
That's a unique name. The first Vasvi I met in my life. Do they call you Vas for short?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought so. I'm going to call you Vas, easier.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Because if I say your name 10 times, I get hungry. Vasvi, Vasvi, Vasvi. Yeah, so Vas is enough.
Yes,
right,
it's enough. You can call me like that.
Go.
Okay.
Shoot.
Thank you so
nice
much.
to meet you. I like your background. And good morning.
A very good morning to all. And I would love to say on namaste to each and everyone
Namaste.
over here. And thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity for coming over here. And I would really like to thank Rob Lee, taking your names, both of your names together, for your support and
3,000. Not too shabby. Go ahead.
Really. And heartfelt gratitude to you, Mr. Ash, for what you are doing. And as I would like to say, I would say, I am Vasvi Sharma from India, and I'm 18 years old. As a youth, I feel really very blessed, and it's a privilege for me to be the part of Onpassive. Like since childhood, I was having a dream that I want to do something for others. I want to do something for and in such a younger age, what I can do. I was really, confused from the years. And now after coming in Onpassive, I was like, yes, I have got this and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. And I would really like to say that Onpassive is going to have an enormous impact on the generations to come. And the very first thing I like about Onpassive is your mission and vision, to lift up humanity. I read somewhere, the purpose of human life is to serve. To show compassion and the will to help others. And you are proving it. So I would really like to thank you, Mr. Ash. Heartfelt gratitude to you and whole Onpassive family, I will say. Just keeping it short. And I will say that, earlier, when I had recently joined, I was like, yeah, this is the company. But after knowing what actually it is, I was like, yeah, this is the company. The real company, the actual company with the real people. Earlier I used to check my social media, and after that I used to check my back office after waking up early in the morning and in the whole day. It's a huge difference to me. Moving ahead towards what I wanted to ask. You can take it as a question, Mr. Ash, or you can just take it as seeking your advice. We know that youth right now are not taking initiative that much, right? They are not coming forward. So just wanted to just want your advice, so what we can do to inspire them so that they can take initiative to come forward.
What state are you in?
JNK, Jammu and Kashmir.
Where are you a founding member, or you came recently to Onpassive?
I'm a founding member.
Welcome. I can tell you something. Guaranteed. I was 18 years old once upon a time, long time ago, but I was so ugly, so dumb, so lost. Okay. And look where I am today. You're having a unicorn start. So what cannot be done is the question. There's nothing you want to achieve in your life is not possible. At your age, with your sharpness, with your, you're aware and you're engaged at this age. Oh my goodness. Anything you want to do, go after it. Nobody can tell you cannot do it. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to somebody who will believe in you and who understand your capacity. How much is your capacity? As far as you can think. You're unlimited, you're unstoppable. If somebody can tell you it's too hard, it's too long, you're too young, you're too big, too poor, too whatever, you spit on their face and tell them Ash is gonna pay for the attorney because it's an assault, okay? Because I'm telling you, do not listen to anybody try to slow you down. Go after it and you're gonna be anywhere you wanna be. And you will be far, far ahead of it. And I will witness that with my friends here. I'll be taking 25 pills at the time.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Vasvi. We love you and we appreciate what you're doing in India.
Vas, we're gonna call her because we're
Okay.
gonna mix her up with Dalvi, Neeraj. So it's one ends with the V. Mona V. Solavi. What does Solavi mean, Charles? Is that French?
That's life.
Oh, Solavi. Oh, I like it. Okay. Vasvi, probably the opposite. Does it mean anything in Hindi?
Vasvi, the meaning of this name is divine.
Is what?
Divine.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. Wow.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really
Yeah.
like the energy.
Better than
the
Chat
positivity.
GPT. Like, can you
Yes.
imagine? Like, your name is Chat GPT. Yeah, that's much better. More meaningful. Or TikTok. Very good talking to you. I would love to see you again. We all would love to witness how far you go. You're gonna be way far, more than you think. Trust me. Stay on the right track, and you're within a good community, within the Onpassive family. You couldn't be in a better place. So
Yes, I really feel
on
like
our
that.
behalf, thank the person who told you about Onpassive. Very wise, very wise.
Shall we go over to the unicorn?
I
Oh,
think
wow.
the unicorn is gonna wrap it up. I have one question from
That
a
would be a
founder.
treat. Yeah, go ahead,
From-
Charles. Yeah.
From a founder
Take it
before
away.
we go to the big unicorn. The guy says, can you ask if we can promote attendees to speakers
Yes.
in OConnect?
Yes, of course.
Okay. That's it. Quick one.
And if you want to have a conference, like you just have about 100 people, everybody can be a speaker.
Right. Oh, talking about that, Ash, when we
You
go
have
to the
conference, you have webinar. Conference up to 100. All would
Right.
be speakers. You don't have to enable or
Okay,
de-promote
so-
or up. Yeah.
So even in the paid version, when we go commercial, the conference will still stay at 100?
I'm sorry. The paid is 1,000 webinar.
Right. And the conference is 100.
100. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can have up to 100 speaking at the same time.
Over to you, Marty.
You cannot manage 1,000 speakers. It's no way
Right.
possible. Yeah.
It's too much. But, okay, before we go to Marty, one quick one, Marty. I know some of us want to be doing webinars. I know a lot of leaders have come up and they want to talk to the new resellers, customers that are coming up. Is the media department gonna get something for us that is more uniform? Like, so if I'm talking to some folks, let's say in Maryland, and Julie is talking to some folks in California, there's some guideline of a template. Like
Sure.
a PowerPoint, whatever. Are they
Yeah.
gonna get that for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Business model, of course.
Yeah.
We got that.
Okay. And
I'll
how
be
soon-
happy to do one. Remember what we said in the beginning?
Right.
We did the work. Now we can talk.
So how soon can we get that out available? Because we want to reach the folks that don't have access to the internet, right?
So we do have something already, Charles. Okay, and we might just we have it for the business, like when we, you know, get documents and licenses and all of that as a business model. I think we might use the same, or just like tweak it to the public, like maybe dim it down.
Yeah, because we don't want people talking too much about money, about this, about that. So
Yes,
some kind
again,
of guidelines, right?
if we go to the website and just take some content, and you know, we can create a new PowerPoint every day.
Oh, yes, Marty. The
I
unicorn,
like
man.
that, and I would wish for you right now immediately to start casting the idea of not rushing into presenting. Just keep it down, and let the company show you how you present it. I like that, so we can stay on track with a more proper, professional presentation.
Yeah, and that is why I stopped presenting.
Kind of
I just
unify
stopped
the language, if you wish. Yeah,
exactly.
I like that. Yeah, I wish we could do it. I know some people are gonna jump into the nonsense, but I hope they don't get in trouble. Just
All right, Marty, come on down, brother.
here we go.
All righty.
I don't have drum rolls. I don't have like
No,
any.
I don't. I
I'm
don't
just
need.
gonna drum here.
I don't need one
Yeah.
right now. Look.
All right, come on.
Just got a message from the unicorn. He said, if you think you're riding me up the Burj Khalifa, you need to bite me. So that's out of the question. But no, I mean, we were talking earlier about trust, belief, loyalty, and all that. Listen, I worked a job for 25, 30 years, and I got paid for it. I've been here 4.5 years, 7 days a week. I don't think I missed a day where something that wasn't Onpassive. Has nothing to do with the job, and it had nothing to do with money. It did not, and I'm one of the brokest people you know. But I knew the impact it would have, and part of the impact happens to be MONEY. But when we talk about trust, if you've been in minimum a year, which all of us has been in a minimum a year, and you don't have the trust, the belief, and loyalty, I don't know what business you're in. The company did everything they said they would do, and some. We've done nothing but been given things, so it's hard for me. I don't have questions. I really don't. I don't think about, well, how's this going to work? How's that going to work? I know this. We're going to give as much as we can. He has been honest from the first day. He's surrounded by honest people. I don't need to know the details. You can't squeeze any more out of an apple than you can squeeze out of an apple. He's going to give us what he legally can. I don't care if it's 1 and 1 is 4 and 4 and 4 is 48. The thing is, they do the best they can for us. Never question it. If you have a problem with any of those three, trust, belief, or loyalty, you've got to refocus. Listen, I've been looking for Onpassive my whole life. Guaranteed, especially when I got online with Mike and Dan, because we brought people with us and they got burned, every one of them. Even when we looked them in the eyes and said, we're going to help you, we couldn't. We couldn't. It was way beyond us. Did I want it to be that way? So when I see something Onpassive that I've been looking for in my heart, not in my eyes, you definitely know. And we should all know. None of us has been in here less than a year. And I wonder sometimes, what is the question? I don't get the question. We know the answer. You don't know all the details. Who cares? I don't care. We're painting a Mussolini, right? We're painting something beautiful, I don't care how it's painted. I could care less. So we need to, I believe, if you have a problem with loyalty or belief or trust, man, you got to look again. You got to look at what you're seeing. Nothing has been done not to have that. I don't just walk around like some kind of idiot and go, I trust everybody, I believe everybody, I'm loyal to everybody. You have to earn that. This company has earned that with me more than any other thing I've ever done in my life, ever. So I wonder sometimes about the questions and what we're asking and what we're worried about. The company has done nothing but give. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in because it's a pretty good sized audience. So I wanted to say that. Anyway, thank you. Ash, I love you. You know that.
I didn't know. You have to tell me once in a while.
Well, I'm gonna write you a love letter. Just hold on. No, but I just care that much. You know, I mean, I don't spend hours and hours and hours thinking, oh, I got this much hours, I expect this. I do it because this is my why.
Yes.
It's not as big as Ash's, okay? But my why is what I'm doing right now. I absolutely enjoy it. Find something you enjoy and use Onpassive to get there. Because you can have anything you want. Using Onpassive, you can reach whatever goal you want. I'm at my goal. I'm doing what I want to do. Absolutely. Anyway, thanks.
Kaboom. Remember Colin Powell? He passed away, the defense secretary. And obviously somebody comes from the military. He knows a thing or two about loyalty, you know, between the members of the army. He said success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure. And also he said, as well as loyalty and persistence. Success is the result of perfection, hard work, learning from failure, loyalty, and persistence. All right. So I don't think we can be loyal to somebody without building those ups and downs until you invest in that. Why a dog is loyal to you? It's not going to be loyal to you the first day. After you build relationship, days, nights, you take care of them, dark days, bright days, you build that relationship, then that evolves. And some people aren't loyal to you, they are loyal to their needs of you. We can differentiate that. But be careful, because once that, once that need changes, or their need also change, they go to a different direction, so does their loyalty. So it's not about something we can claim, it's about a process over time. I believe I can relate more to Dan Street's description the other night on Roblin as well. That was more profound. It's definitely a process, and it takes time to get to know somebody. Once you invest enough, it's a two-way street, back and forth. It's a win-win situation, and then it evolves into that level. But you cannot just acquire or demand that. And you got to be careful, because some people may pretend that loyalty is that salesy. Okay, if it's instant, I'll be skeptical about it. But if you spend enough time and you've seen ups and downs among the journey, then okay, this is real, genuine loyalty. But if somebody comes in and I'm loyal to you, they praise you, I'll be careful about that, because they might be loyal to their need to you or what they can get out of you. Once that changes, so does their loyalty shifts to a different direction. But it's not going to be a loyal Roblin Live if we don't hear from Red or Dan Street or both.
Right, I was ready to go.
Not going to be loyal.
Either one of them.
You can talk about anything. You can talk about fishing if you want.
I do want to mention something.
No, I'll just jump in. What's that, Ron? I'm sorry.
I just wanted to back my dear friend, Mr. Mufareh, up on the Colin Powell thing. I worked for the Department of Defense in Washington at one time before I retired, and I had the honor to have him in my car as a chauffeur. This guy was the soldier's soldier, never had a harsh word to say to someone who was a lesser rank, and just a true gentleman. I just wanted to back you up on that. The guy was just a heck of a guy. It was an honor to meet him.
After he left the position of being the secretary, he became a public speaker. So I've got the honor also to listen to him a few times. He made a mistake or two. He admits them, and you know I love his openness and being frank.
He gave me an Army coin that I have to this day, and I'll treasure it the day I die. And I wasn't in the Army, I was in the Air Force, but he gave me an Army coin.
You know why he talks about loyalty, and he says, you know, success is it takes loyalty and persistence. You know why, Rob? You probably witnessed that because he admits once he left the department, before everybody opens the door to you and everybody greets you and all the privilege, the minute that position is over, you're on your own. You start drinking with a paper cup, coffee, help yourself, all of that. And he was really open about that. He was telling you, he was fed up with it. So he tells you, so they were loyal to his position, all right? He tells you that. I love that. You know, it's a good lesson from him. Yeah.
Sure. All right.
You wonder, they're great people in this country. Where are they? Why is nobody's running? You know, there's some old men talking and. Oh, that was talking about a different country. Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say.
Called America.
Red, you want Dan to go, or are you ready? Over to Dan. All right, Dan. Want to hear you again?
Okay. Been talking a lot lately, a lot more than I normally do. But no, I just, you know, along the theme of what we started with earlier this evening about being prepared, and I think that we all just have to be prepared and are prepared. All of us on this panel, anyway, have been prepared for a long time as far as what's coming. And I think, in a nutshell, what I would say is that we have to just be grateful for everything that we have. You know, let's just appreciate all of the hard work that Ash and his whole team have been putting together for a long time for us, and just be grateful for everything we do have to this day. And I know everybody here is, and that's all I have, is just that I'm very grateful for all your hard work and the team and everybody in Hyderabad and in Dubai and gosh, Abu Dhabi and Cairo and I just can't imagine all the things that are going on behind our backs right now. Not behind our backs, but
why not?
Behind the scenes that are just amazing. So I'm very grateful, and that's my message.
Me too.
Tonight.
Well, thank you, Dan. I enjoyed being here so much. I hope you did. That was fun. And that's even before Red takes, you know, a shot. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Ash? Good to be here.
It's about to get better. Yeah.
I'm certainly going to take your time. Going down the Army route, obviously I'm ex-Army as well, but there's always a good saying which fits in very nicely with what Dan's just said as well. Fair to prepare, prepare to fail. And I certainly believe that you have prepared everything within Onpassive to make sure that we do not fail.
Do you believe you can never be over-prepared?
Never be over-prepared.
Never.
You know, companies are built on foundations. We now have a solid foundation which we can springboard from, because we know that is safe and secure. Nothing is going to shake that foundation for the next level of where we're going to go to. Behind me here, I've got a vehicle which is very apt for what I want to talk about. To get anywhere in life, you need to have the right vehicle. Onpassive now is that right vehicle. You can utilize it. You people, all of you guys out there, you can utilize Onpassive as your vehicle to wherever you want to go. This man next to us here, he has given us the vehicle to utilize. Leverage. I've been talking about it all week. Leverage. It is there for us to be utilized, to be able to use for whatever you want to do, whatever level, wherever you want to go. It is there for us to use. This is the beauty about Onpassive. Whatever you want to go, wherever you want to, and whatever you want to achieve is possible for absolutely everybody. Any level, corporations, companies, businesses, individuals, anybody and everything has the ability to utilize the services and products of Onpassive. This is their vehicle. This is what it's designed for. This is what it's been built for everybody. And the beauty of it is got the features that nobody else has got. It's unlimited, the pricing, everything has been thought of. Ash Mufareh talks about no stone is unturned. Why do you think they have so many meetings? Why do you think they brainstorm? Why do you think they have not rushed anything? Because they want to make sure that everything is covered before we go commercial. One shot, that's all you get. One shot. There's no point in rushing anything until everything has been covered. I applaud every single person who has had any input in Onpassive in any way, shape or form, whether that is the founder who turns up to the webinars on a regular basis, whether it is the tech guys, whether it is the team players, whether it is the individuals who spend 24 hours, 36 hours at his desk, making sure that everything is realized. Everybody has played their part in the Onpassive journey. It is now time. We are ready. The company is ready. Let's light that fuse and let's launch with the biggest bang that the internet has ever seen. Ash, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Including everybody. Did you hear Vasby before? She's brilliant. And she contributes, she adds value to Onpassive. That's incredible. As well as Dalvi.
Can I say something before we leave?
Oh, sure.
Looks like we're about to leave.
We got a couple hours to go.
We're about
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm killing you.
Now, remember when you came to OP3?
I do remember.
Today, just today.
Yes.
And then you asked Maddie whether Rob Linda have a theme for tonight, and they said Q&A. And then you said, well, no, let's say, are you ready? Because we are ready. So I don't want you to leave without letting the founders know that it's important for us to be ready. You know, because they keep asking, oh, when are we going to activate? When are we going to, you know, go live and things like that? But to tell you the truth, I know a lot of them personally, that if you were to say tomorrow, let's go activate, they're going to be scrambling for that little change to activate, for that money that they need to activate. And we've had years, some of us 5 years, some 4, some 4.5, 3.5, and so on, a year at least. And we've known all along that we're going to need to come out of the pocket a second time. We knew that.
Right.
Okay. So let's just be ready. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Let's be ready.
So what's tomorrow's theme, Lynn or Rob?
For hang on one second. For tomorrow evening?
Yeah, previously you've had over-delivered. Remember that?
Yes.
Probably have a hat on that. Okay.
Funny you should mention.
What about over-deliver? I'm sorry, over-prepared.
Can never be over-prepared. We could do that.
Let's discuss that. Because remember I said before, every day in life, either you are preparing for tomorrow or you are repairing from yesterday. And we've been preparing. I always said to our teams, it's okay to over budget, to overstaff, to over-plan, to over-prepare, to repeat. It's okay. I take the O in over anytime, any day, over being under prepared or under, or come out short. You don't want to do that. So we're going to go after it. Make no mistake. We're going to play big. I'll tell you what, it's a done deal, and numbers don't lie. Okay. I know my wife. Thankfully, she doesn't listen to me, because if she's listening, I wouldn't say it. I say men lie, women lie. But numbers don't lie. Not saying every man lies. Okay, just take it easy, okay? But numbers don't lie. Got 2+ million, like short time will be 3 million. Any percentage. You go with the lowest percentage. We got a business to run for life. So it's a done deal. Numbers are powerful with Onpassive. So we got it. We got so much to sell. We got so much to introduce to humanity and serve. This was fun, but tomorrow probably going to be more fun, because we're going to talk about over preparing and being prepared, and never be under prepared. You pick the topic or the title, you polish it, but you get the concept.
I got it, man. I'm tuned in. We're all tuned in, Ash. Everyone that was here tonight is tuned in, focused, plugged in. You name the in, they're in.
Yeah, and thank you for opening your home every night for us and bringing us, keeping you up late. I'm going to have to upgrade to a couple of pills a day soon. We're going to keep up with this pace. Once a week, Rob live.
We like it. And this one only went 5 hours, not too shabby.
Not too shabby. But hey, I feel it's somewhat injustice. Okay. So for example, even the 7 hours, like, you like the next day, read for 7 hours. Listen, it's not like I talk for 7 hours. Okay. Cut the talk. Okay. I probably come an hour later, right? I let people talk, right? So, I mean, probably was 6 hours. There's a big difference. Imagine the week is 6 days, not 7 days. Massive difference.
Not if you've been up for 20 hours like you. And
so today we started at 9:30 maybe when I put the message, okay? Right? Yeah. So 9:30, 1 o'clock, what is that?
3.5 hours.
Three and a half.
That is absolutely not too shabby, Roblin.
It's not too shabby.
I was the next up was
it's
going
not
to be
4.
Lynn.
You cannot say 4. You cannot say 5. This is 3.5 hours. Okay. All right. And we didn't even play. Like, this is just like pure business today. Now we can turn off the stream and we can talk. No, I'm kidding.
Lynn would just like to say a couple words, if that's okay.
Yeah, we'd love to. I was going to say, but I didn't want to pressure her. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so kind of you. So I was going to just say...
That's what I do, okay?
Yeah. I was just going to... Can you mute yourself? I hear myself twice.
I muted myself.
You did? I hear you. Can you mute?
Yeah, perfect now. I hear you. We hear you once.
Yeah. Sounds okay. Well, I was gonna just say that.
Yeah, now it's coming twice. Yeah.
Can you just lower the volume, honey bunny?
I turned it off.
Okay. Now I can hear myself.
Oh no.
Oh, what was I gonna say now? Oh God.
He's far.
I know.
She needs a broom. Yeah.
I know what honey bunny really means. You know what I mean?
I actually moved to another room to put it out for you.
You're very funny. Well, I was gonna just say that be like me, you guys. This is how I am. It doesn't matter the ups and the downs, good times and the bad times in Onpassive. My heart stays the same and my mind stays the same. So I have such peace, you know, every day I'm very at peace, I'm calm. I'm excited about what's happening, yes, don't get me wrong, but I'm also not anxious, I'm not worried. And I think it's a great way to be, to have that type of mindset, because then you can really enjoy this wonderful journey we're on. Because, you know, we're going to have really good memories of these past few years for those of us who have been here for a few years. They're so precious. I don't want
Bless
to
you, Mike.
them. Pardon? What
Oh.
did you say?
I was talking to my mother-in-law. Yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
oh, okay. So I'm just saying, be calm, be confident, be loyal, trust the company.
And be cute. Why not?
Be cute too? Okay.
Yeah,
Try to be cute if you can be cute.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. We're in such a good place. We're blessed. We're fortunate. Just count our blessings and be happy. That's what I have to say.
And a dose of Roblin Live a day wouldn't hurt. Just come on, have fun. So what happened with Teng? Was that false advertisement? Because you said on the poster he's coming. That's why I actually came.
Hang.
Oh, Tang had surgery yesterday on his hand, and there was an issue, and his surgeon called him back at roughly 6 o'clock their time, which is 9 o'clock ours. So
Yeah, no, that's the time. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Is he okay?
Haven't heard back from him, but we hope
Surgery in the hands. What is it? What could it be? Stitches or? He hurt himself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he had a surgical procedure. He had a procedure.
he fell, and you know how you use your hand to brace your fall? So it messed up his thumb. He almost lost his thumb. Yeah. So that's why he's not here. And also Chris Chiazon wanted to be here, but he's traveling. So otherwise he would definitely be here. Chris Chiazon.
Sure. Yeah, daytime is already in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. This was fun, not too shabby, 3.5 hours. Okay. I mean, I hope it was informative. I hope we addressed a good variety of topics, I believe, more than usual. We lifted the cap. I said there's no limit. You can go all the way. So I hope we left, I mean, it's not 100%, but I hope we left no ambiguity in a way, like we left more. Before you came and we talked about the percentage and all of that, Red, it's all in on YouTube, on the recap. We didn't talk about percentage. We just talked about the price. That was a bait. I hope you will get your luxurious cars, or a couple of those, if you like those. I am gonna go. My people are awake now, and we'll see you next time. I really enjoyed it. I hope you got some information.
Thank
How
you.
did I do?
It was excellent, Ash. Thank
Not
you.
too shabby.
I think we'll keep. Yeah, we'll keep you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
Great, Ash.
$4 worth.
Worth $3.99. $3.99.
Is that Canadian or US?
Yeah.
We can have installments. Yeah.
I can't wait till that speech to speech comes, so I can talk to my Canadian friends. Right?
I'm looking forward for the autocorrect and the spell check so that Chris can spell.
Very good, Rob. Good comeback. Oh Lord.
I don't even think it'll be that good, Robin.
Ash, check your phone. I sent you a picture Narelle Warcon made. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
A comment or?
Oh, look in your text. A picture.
And a comment.
No comment. Oh yeah. Marty, I sent it to you.
She's gonna regret it. Okay.
That's a discussion on the Rob Lynn tomorrow. How we get Marty?
You know what's the problem? I'm not gonna say your problem, but you know what's the problem? Some people still like they hear it from me and they just take a walk. Like, you know, when I said, you know, OLux or OBooking or Target, they just took a like, okay, they didn't get it. But when I say, and including the unicorn climbing the tower, take me seriously, okay? You'll see. You are gonna see.
I'm gonna pay to see it too.
Do not mess with me because I am crazy. Okay. Okay, you'll see.
As long as I can videotape it, that's all I care about.
We'll do it for you. It's gonna be videotaped. All right.
Ash, thanks very much from Lynn and I both.
Always a pleasure.
Appreciate you coming on. Whenever you come on, the sky's the limit. So
It's
thank
a
you.
family. I love being here. Thank you. Good
All
night.
right. Good night. Good night, everybody, or good morning, good afternoon. Thanks for coming.
Good
Everybody.
night, everyone. Yeah.
Night, everyone. Love you.